started here. You've listened to Curry and I chit chat now for quite some time, or at least the last 10 minutes. But I would like to take the opportunity to introduce Curry. I met Curry probably 11, 12 years ago now, when we both worked for Clockwork, and he was actually working for One Biotech Technology and selling BioBen, and I was supporting the Bens. And I tell you, the first time I sat in one of his training classes, I thought I was with a master drill sergeant, but I did learn. He did get the attention of everyone in the room, and I truly liked his style because he was honest and open, and he spoke from the heart. And he not only does that in his class, he does that in his real life. And I'm glad to still be able to partner with him in some of the business ventures now that we're doing with the two companies. And it's my pleasure to introduce Curry to you all, even though he doesn't need any introduction to you. Curry, it's all yours.
Thank you so much. And Bill, thank you. We're so excited to be able to participate with your organization and with my family at the Clockwork family of brands. I want to thank everyone for taking the time to join us today. And today's topic, we're going to discuss the benefits of introducing a water treatment system or program into your organization, whether you're a Ben Franklin or a 1 Hour or air conditioning, plumbing, electrical. It really doesn't matter, because this is a system that can be bolted on. It's an add-on to your existing business. And there's a real need. And I want you to think about something for a second. How amazing is it that every household is able to receive treated water from a municipal provider? Think about that. Think about how many houses, think about the distribution system, think about the intricacy of what it takes to deliver the water to your home. Well, there's challenges in that. And some of those challenges begin with the water quality. The water quality is continually being challenged for many reasons. The first and principal reason is that bacteria, being living organisms, are evolving, and they're becoming more and more resistant to the chemical disinfectant used in municipal water. There's more pesticides being used. If you look at the hydrological cycle, we're using the same water that the dinosaurs used. We just recycle it. It goes into the atmosphere. It comes back down. It goes through the ground. It picks up stuff, and we use it, whether it's through surface water or well water, you name it. It's the same water. It's not unlike a home recirculating the air. Without filtering the water properly, you're ingesting and you're exposing your family and your equipment and fixtures and system to things that it shouldn't be exposed to. There are more forever chemicals, and the aging, failing water delivery system, as intricate and amazing as it is incredibly challenging to maintain the high quality water when it leaves the municipal treatment facility. So it's a real issue that needs to be addressed in every single house. Our job is to serve and protect our customers. They have a water challenge and they don't even know it, because water is incredibly aggressive. Water, like air, carries stuff, and the stuff that it carries is what's damaging your pipes, your equipment, and your fixtures. And when you are able to improve the water quality in your customers' homes, you're actually saving them time and money and giving them peace of mind. If you've watched the news recently, you know that just in Texas alone, with the deep freeze that they recently had, there were 462 known water main breaks in Texas over this past couple of weeks. 462. What that means is all those areas have boil water alerts. All those people were exposed to incredibly dangerous pathogens, bacteria, chemicals, pesticides, you name it. It all goes in there because the distribution system failed. All of these breaks were known and reported. Imagine how many there were that were not reported in particular in Texas recently with that deep freeze. If you are offering water treatment, you're offering something that is going to benefit your customer. It's going to show your customer that you care. The reality is you have a brand, and your reputation is paramount to continuing business, to continuing revenue, and your reputation is really supported by the services and the products that you choose to provide. So it's incredibly important that you choose wisely and that you offer what is needed to your customers, because you enhance your brand when you bring amazing service and amazing products to your customers. They are more often than not aware that the bacteria that's present everywhere in our environment can and should be addressed. Houses have air filters. Why don't they have water filters? Air carries stuff and water carries stuff. So you can help mitigate the problems that the stuff in the water is causing by offering an option, offering a solution. And not for nothing, but we are in business. And if you have an opportunity to increase revenue, I think we should probably look at it. You're already in the home. This is an upsell. This is something that should be brought up during an educational dialogue, and you don't have to pay any marketing. You're solving a problem and you're offering incremental income to your technician. And I want to tell you something. If you don't think that there are other companies out there that are offering water treatment to customers and homeowners that you've serviced, you're dreaming, because this is a $200 billion industry. And the Culligan man should not be servicing your customer. You should be servicing your customer. This has an annual growth of 6.5% every year. More and more people are buying, learning, and investing in water treatment systems. We have rapid population growth, rising water costs, and increasing environmental concerns. We do this because people matter. We do this because we have a passion for clean water. The standard stereotypical homeowner doesn't think about it. They make an assumption that because the government, the municipality, is providing them with water, that it's safe. And I will tell you that municipalities do the best job that they can with what they're given. They meet EPA standards when that water leaves, but then it enters that distribution system, which is a complete disaster. It's a wreck. So we have made it our mission to go out and make sure that people are educated and they have the knowledge necessary to protect themselves, their family, and their largest investment, their home. The best providers in the world want to provide the highest quality products and services. Why wouldn't you provide a product that is certified by a third party, the third party for potable water, and you get to maintain your Google or Yelp or Angie's List or whatever rating service that you subscribe to? You get to provide the service, you get to educate the customer, and you get to show them on a third-party website that not only is this product certified, but it is the #1 rated product in the world. When you go to the NSF website and you look up Honest Water, the Honest Water filter is ranked #1 in the USA. It's certified for the performance. There's no traditional water treatment systems out there that you can put on the whole home, have a cartridge system that is certified for performance, that guarantees that the water that comes out is going to meet certain standards. That just doesn't happen until now. This is an enhanced technology. It's patented, it's proven, and it's something that will benefit everyone involved. And it's simple. This is something that, believe it or not, air conditioning companies are implementing. because it's an easy bridge. When your air conditioning technician is talking about air quality, everybody hears about indoor air quality, and they talk about air carries stuff, and you need to protect yourself from the stuff that the air picks up. It's the exact same conversation for water. So when you utilize a product, there's a couple of criteria that you should probably be interested in as a business owner. Number one, does it work and do what I say it's going to do? Number two, is the margin worthwhile because I am running a business? Will it support my brand and enhance my reputation? And will I make money doing it? Is it easier? Is my ROI going to be there? Well, I'm here to tell you that the system that I'm going to talk to you today about installs in about an hour, as opposed to a current traditional system of a loose granulated filter and maybe a softener that's looking at 3, 4, 5 hours. Our systems don't need any drains. They don't need any electricity. There's no head. I have a saying, no head, no headaches. If you have done traditional water treatment, you know that the only time you ever get a call from that customer that you installed a year ago or 2 years ago is when something goes wrong. There's nothing that can go wrong with our system because there's no mechanics. It's a simple in and out. This is the system that is taking the world by storm. And so when you look at a system and you say, okay, what is the revenue going to be when I implement this program in my organization? Well, what if I told you that not only would you have the original sale revenue, but you also have a recurring revenue opportunity? You can't say that with a traditional system. We will drive the bottom line, not extend your marketing costs, and allow you to have a generating recurring revenue stream, because the cartridges, depending on which cartridges you use, eventually need to be replaced. And guess where they're going to buy the cartridges? They're going to buy them from you. Now, I know that when I was at Success Academy, the monthly maintenance or the maintenance programs was a big deal. This system fits perfectly into a maintenance program. As an example, if you included the cartridges in the maintenance program, you enhance the monthly payment just so that it covers that cartridge cost, and then you can include the cartridge in the annual visit. Now, there are some of our systems that take an annual replacement, a 2-year replacement, a 5-year replacement, or a 10-year replacement. It depends on the system, but you can easily fit our program into your maintenance systems. It's an add-on sale, and it's just a small monthly increase over your normal cost. Now, this system is actually birthed from the commercial realm. If you've ever done anything in the commercial environment, you know that companies like McDonald's or Starbucks, Outback, Chick-fil-A, they're not going to put their equipment at risk. They're going to assure that any system that they use is going to protect their equipment and is going to perform at the level that they're supposed to perform. The challenge that we've always had is that the cartridge system that's been used successfully for 70 years in the commercial realm never had the capacity, meaning it wouldn't last long enough, to put in a residential environment. We now have the capacity through enhanced technology that allows us to take that commercial performance and bring it to the residential market. No longer do we have to worry about a homeowner having to go out and change a cartridge every 2 or 3 months. Now we're talking 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and that is significantly more feasible. In addition, in a cartridge-based system, you get to use technology that you haven't been able to use before. For instance, polyphosphates. Polyphosphates is a hard water solution. It's FDA approved. It sequesters the hard water minerals and protects your system, equipment, and fixtures. You can't use polyphosphates in any other delivery system but cartridges. So that's what they've been using on the commercial side. You go to a Dunkin' Donuts, that cartridge you see behind the coffee maker or behind the ice machine, it has polyphosphates in it. Now we can bring that to the homeowner, because the homeowner, for the most part, if they want to address hard water minerals, they have to use a softener. They have to incur the cost of salt every month, draining that, refreshing that softener every 6, 12 hours or every 3 days, whatever they set it for, using gallons and gallons and gallons of water just to refresh that softener. We don't have to do that now. This polyphosphate solution inhibits the corrosion, it inhibits the scaling that occurs, and it allows the system to flush out the hard water minerals without affecting any of the equipment. Okay, it's food quality grade, and it's an amazing solution. When you use a cartridge, there isn't any water that can come out of that system that hasn't been treated. Unlike traditional systems where water can enter let's say a loose granulated carbon filter, and it can channel through and make its way through the loose granulated carbon, and you'll have a glass of water and some of the water was exposed to the carbon longer than some of the other water, and you can't really guarantee what the quality of that water is. With a cartridge system, there's no question, because the water has to pass through the carbon, it has to pass through the filter, it has to go into where the polyphosphates, they call it the slug, and it has to enter the home after treatment. I want to give you a comparison just to show you. For those of you who understand carbon, a traditional system will start out at, now just so everyone's aware, we actually took this chart from a competitor. It's on their website, public domain, and he is bragging that his carbon is better than his competitor's carbon. And what they're saying is that on day one, 0 gallons, they're up around almost 100% efficiency, removing chlorine, for instance. By the time you get to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,000 gallons, that efficiency drops to below 70% at 10,000 gallons. So he's bragging about that performance. NSF has certified our product to be 99.95% efficient to 450,000 gallons. Gang, this is apples and oranges. It's not even a fair comparison to take a product like the Honest Water Filter and compare it to, let's say, a Culligan or a Halo or a Brita, because it's different technology, it's different performance, it's a completely different animal. Just because water goes in and water comes out doesn't mean it's the same. It's not. And we have the certifications to prove it. If you're familiar with microns, you know that's what we use to measure in indoor air quality and water, the filtration level. So if we were talking about filtration, most filters live in this section on the right called particle filtration. Your normal traditional filter will probably filter somewhere between 25 and 50 microns. It's not terrible if you don't have anything else. But why would you use that when you can actually get a filter that will filter all the way down? We have a filter that goes down to 0.015. It's called an ultra filter. Our standard filter is 0.2. It's a submicron. One of the things I want to tell you about bacteria is that as bacteria has evolved over the decades, it's become resistant to the chlorine or the chloramine that municipalities use. So there are bacteria that fight off the chlorine and get into the home. The only way you can be assured to not allow the bacteria to enter the home is to have a filter that's smaller than the bacteria. Now, most bacteria range in size from 0.3 to 0.8. Our submicron filters are 0.2. So whether the bacteria is alive or dead, it can't get in the home. Let me show you what our standard install system looks like. This is our gold. I believe this is our pinnacle standard system for a home. Our gold system, as you can see, it's a triple system. This first cartridge is a pre-filter. It's a 10 micron filter. All the water goes into that filter and then comes out and goes into the second stage equally through the other two filters. This flow rate is 15 gallons a minute at a 0.2. So it's at the submicron level. And it will give you at least 530,000 total gallons. Now that is on the NSF website. You can go there and it says it actually says 265 because they only certified the filters individually. But when you install these filters in parallel, you're using both filters simultaneously. And that allows you to just simply add on the factors. So one filter of the gold is 7.5 gallons per minute and 265,000 gallon capacity. Put two together, you get your 15 gallons per minute, 530,000 total gallons. Let's say you have, this is a great system for 3.5 bath home. Let's say you have a big Mac Daddy home. You have we had one in San Diego, 17 bathrooms. We put a bank of 8 of our cartridges to support that home. And it did it easily. This is like a Lego system. It just plugs and plays. The second system I want to talk to you about is our ultra filter. Now our ultra filter is at 15 gallons per minute at a 0.015 microns. That is down to the viral level. This product is actually at NSF now. It's being certified. We're hoping to have the certification listed by the fall of this year. Texas is going to need ultra filters with what's occurred recently. The gallon rating here says 1 million gallons, but I want to tell you a very quick story. Chris Adams, who's our vice president of sales, lives in Green Bay. He built a house in 2002. He installed an ultra filter. From 2002 to 2015, Chris and his whole family, very athletic. He was a basketball coach. We had kids over the house all the time. They would, they were using water like nobody's business. In 2015, he sold the home. Last fall, the people who bought the home called Chris. They know him, Green Bay, small town, and said, "Hey, we're not getting any water." And Chris couldn't understand. Why would you not be getting water? And then it dawned on him. You need to change the filter in your ultra filter. It lasted 18 years. So that filter was giving that home a viral protected 0.015, and it lasted for 18 years. You can't tell me that that is not a value, that wouldn't give people peace of mind. Okay. Now, after the ultra filter, what you would do is simply add maybe a dual chlorine package. We call it a silver. And then that would address your chemicals and if you wanted the hard water solution and that sort of thing. But this is coming to a home near you very soon. And then the last product, and we have a whole stable of products, but I only wanted to show you 3 today. Our last product is what we call a point of use. This is a product that you can put under the sink and you can use it right at the kitchen tap. So if you're a plumber on the call, you can understand this. If you have a, let's just say for argument's sake, an RO system under your kitchen sink, you know that you have to have a feeder valve because an RO only pushes about 0.5 GPMs. This product pushes 3 GPMs, which means that you can actually come right out of the angle stop, plumb this in and go directly to the kitchen faucet, and you're going to get submicron protection at 3 GPMs for 50,000 gallons. Now, I don't know if you know, but we can't even estimate how long it will take a homeowner to run 50,000 gallons out of their kitchen faucet. Okay. So this product, again, number one, first in class, best in class. Every one of our products is certified and rated by NSF. The ultrafilter is in the process of being rated. Every single one of the products is 100% recyclable with no backwashing, no wasted water, and no electricity, except for the ultrafilter. The ultrafilter does take electricity, and it does need to drain to the environment because it does a very, very brief flush. However you decide you want to program it. It could be 6, 12, 24 hours. It's maybe a gallon of water, not even, and it flushes, and that's why it lasts so long. So all of our cartridges are no electricity, no drainage, 100% recyclable. This is what we bring to the table. Those of you who know me know that my passion is training and educating. Well, I've partnered with two other guys that some of you may know, Eric Brockmeyer and Chris Adams. I hate to say this, but between the three of us, we have over 90 years of training and coaching. And that's what we love to do. Bill and I were just talking about this at the beginning of the call, where we get our fulfillment from helping our friends, from helping our customers, from helping our clients, from helping our community be better, from helping you offer better products, helping you learn new services and enhancing your brand, enhancing your reputation. We secure that by assuring that you're offering the best product available. This is what really sets the Honest Water Filter Company apart from some of the other players. We're coming to the residential service providers. We're coming to the plumbers. We're not going to the Fergusons of the world. We're not going to the Home Depots of the world. We're not going online. We're coming to the plumbers, the air conditioning technicians, the organizations that are in people's homes every day, and we're helping them help the homeowner. Because we're really in this together, and our training and support is superb, all right? Because it's really what we do. It's what we enjoy doing. And our approach is very, very simple. We're direct. That's it. We're transparent. If something needs to be said, those of you who know me know I'll say it. If you know Eric Brockmeyer, you know he'll say it. And that's where he came up with the name, the Honest Water Filter Company. This is one of those rare occasions, and we actually used to teach this back in the day when we talked about maintenance programs, talking about the rare occurrence when you have a win, win, win. The customer wins because with an Honest Water Filter system, they protect their family and they protect their home. And we use a lot of analogies in our training. One of them is you wouldn't buy a refrigerator without a filter. Why are we buying homes without filters? We want people to have quality water from every tap in the house so that there's no fear of washing the baby. There's no fear of, watering the plants, giving the dog, when we take showers, our body absorbs that water. People will drink a bottle of water and then go take a shower in chlorine. It makes absolutely no sense. Something else that I want to point out. The reason that they put the disinfectant, chlorine or chloramine, in the water is to protect the water in its journey from the plant to your home. It was not designed for you to ingest it. But they had to walk a line because they knew that most of us were lazy and we probably weren't going to put a filter in our home. So they have to find a balance. What's enough disinfectant, enough chemical to protect the water, but not enough to kill people? Well, for me, it's like eating a banana. I'm going to take that banana and I'm not going to eat it with the peel on it. I'm going to take the peel off the banana. The peel served its purpose. It protected the banana. It's not intended for me to eat it. So I peel the banana and then I eat the banana. It's the same thing with your water. Peel that stuff off of there so that the water is good, healthy, crisp, quality water. It's a win for your technician. They're going to help the customer in an even deeper way, going to earn a little bit more money, and so's your organization. You're going to support your brand. You're going to support your reputation. You're going to increase your revenue. And I'm going to tell you right now, we have dealers across North America, not just in the US, up in Canada as well. Our dealers are killing it. You can talk to them. You can call them. If you want, you can come to our website, www.honestwaterfilter.com. We designed our website to answer questions and to be a resource for you, the service providers. So with that, 31 minutes. Bill, not bad, right? If there are questions, I'll take them, but you know who I am. This is my contact information. Some of you probably know Chris Adams. This is his contact information. We would be excited to talk to you. We're already in your organization, and we're just, with everything that's been going on over the last year, we've slowly grown our footprint through organic growth and word of mouth. Please give us a call, ask questions. We'll be happy to answer them.
Curry, even I forgot to tell them where the Q&A button was. Some people did find it.
Oh, good.
And I do have a couple of questions.
Yes.
Do have a couple of questions for you. What are forever chemicals?
Chemicals are forever chemicals are certain chemicals that don't dissipate. So if you've ever heard of where some things have such a long lifespan that they have to speak to them in terms of half-life. Have you ever heard of that term? Well, forever chemicals are chemicals that stay. They won't dissipate. They won't diminish. They stay. You'll find forever chemicals, particularly in the medical field, but there's also some used in certain pesticides as well. Agricultural might have some as well. Chlorine and chloramine I don't believe are considered forever chemicals. They will diminish over time, but that's what a forever chemical is. It's one that doesn't diminish like a normal element.
Cool. The next question that I got in was, will I need a different type of business license or liability insurance to protect us?
No.
If we use the product? No,
not at all. No, we are very, very strict about what you can market, what you say in your marketing. We want to make sure that, because we are certified, we're one of the only ones certified for the 4 most common bacteria found in municipal water. But we want to make sure that you're saying the right thing. And here's an example, Bill. We don't say that our product softens water because that's inaccurate. A softener, or the softening of water, is actually a process called ionic exchange. We're not doing that. We're simply sequestering the minerals. So we're surrounding the minerals and protecting the system and flushing the minerals out. So the word we use, and it sounds silly, but I like to say that the water feels smoother. I have a full system in my house, and when I wash my hands, the water feels good. If you've ever had a softener, you know that it feels a little slimy, kind of. You don't have that with this product. So we make sure that we're protecting you. You don't have to do anything. There's a very, very simple agreement that you sign with us saying that you won't, market it inappropriately, and you won't, do certain things to put us in a liable situation. And we certainly will not put you in any liable situation. This is a product that you install just like a tankless water heater or a air conditioning unit.
And the last question that I had come in, Barry, is you mentioned that there's warranties on the cartridges. What about the unit itself? Is there a warranty on what you attach to the wall?
Yes, a lifetime warranty on the manifold and the heads. Thank you for asking that. I should have said that. And we give you a year manufacturing warranty on the cartridges themselves. And we have other more enhanced warranties that we have for our dealers when they use specific items that elongate the warranty term. But we can get into that on another call.
Cool. That was the last question I had, Curry. I thank you for taking the time today to meet with us. A lot of good information. I mean, I've been out of the field now for a couple of years, and this was just an eye opener and another different education that you gave me. Thank you, Sergeant. And I appreciate all the franchisees that jumped on. The recording will be available, and I will be posting it on our Facebook page. And if anybody else would like to see it, just send me an email at wpowers@servicetitan.com, and I will make sure that you get a copy of this to go to your technicians or to your management staff, so this can help you increase your business and grow your business. So again, thank you all.